Hey Stampers, Kim from stampingimperfection.com. Welcome to my craft room. I have two quick coordinating projects for you today that I see myself using for New Year's Eve when I take a Hostess gift to New Year's Eve celebration that we're going to. I'm using the Fabulous 4 stamp set. I love this stamp set. I just think it's just very cute. It gives you 4 great sentiments. Well, 3 great sentiments and then, sorry, you're sick. So it's like I like when I get a lot of sentiments in one stamp set because I find those useful. So that's called Fabulous 4. I'm also using some leftover Trim the Tree Designer's paper from the Trim the Tree Designer paper stack. This is in the year-end closeout sale. It's online at mystampingstore.com, so you can get this on sale, and some of these patterns can be used all year. Some of them are distinctly Christmas, but you can grab these now while they're nice and inexpensive, and while they're only available while supplies last. So if you're interested in that, make sure you check it out at mystampingstore.com. So first I'm going to make a card. I have a piece of Whisper White cut 4 1/4 by 11. I scored it at 5 1/2. I have a piece of Early Espresso cut 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and I have a piece of the Trim the Tree Designer paper cut at 4 by 5 1/4, and I'm just going to layer these. So I'll start by just gluing this piece onto the Early Espresso, and this is only 1/8 inch bigger. I just wanted a hint of the darker color around it. I am trying to make this not masculine or not feminine, so you know, you could use it for anyone as a gift or a card in a gift tag. And then I'm going to place this on the card front just like this. Now I have 2 other pieces to complete the card. I have a Whisper White cut at 2 by 3, and I've stamped it with the Celebrate sentiment. It says Amazing, Spectacular, Fantastic You. So that's cut 2 by 3, and it's stamped in Early Espresso. Then this is 2 1/8 by 3 1/8. So again, just 1/8 inch larger. Luckily there's 2 sides to every piece of paper, right? So when you get smudges on one side, you can flip it over and try again. There we go. And I'm keeping this simple. You could add baker's twine to this. I'm sorry, I keep bumping the tripod. Hopefully I'm not making you seasick. But you could add baker's twine to this, or Whisper White, any kind of Whisper White ribbon, or maybe even a splash of red ribbon. How about that? I'm going to leave that off though. You could add it if you wanted to. One thing I am going to add, I'm going to add one of these little snowflakes. These are All Is Calm. I think they're called All Is Calm Snowflake. And these are also on the clearance rack. You get a package of 20 pieces and they're just a steal on the clearance rack. I do like these. You could leave this touch off, but these are nice metal. These would make little nice pieces of jewelry with just a chain on it. And you can stick a rhinestone right in the center. The rhinestones fit nicely. You could also tie a little bow if that top piece bothers you, but that completes the card. Then I'm going to make a coordinating tag for over a bottle of whatever. This was a scrap, and it's actually 6 1/2 by 2 5/8. It's got a 2-inch circle punched out of the top, and I've scored it at 3 this looks like 3 5/8. So I've scored it at 3 5/8. I then cut a piece of another piece of the same Trim the Tree, and this is cut 2 1/4 by 3 1/2, and I'm just going to center this on the front. Honestly, most of these were scraps just sitting on my desk. This is how I clean my desk up. I make things out of the scraps. Again, I stamped the Celebrate in Early Espresso on Whisper White. This one happens to be 1 5/8 by 3. Again with the Early Espresso, and this is 1 3/4 by 3 1/8. So I'll just put this on there. Now you could pop this up on dimensionals, but I'm not really trying to do anything fancy here. I'm just going to glue that. Notice I'm just putting glue in the middle because I made this purposely wider. So I'll just kind of center it toward the, I'm centering this sentiment on the tag, but it's toward the bottom of the tag. Now all I've done here is taken some early espresso seam binding. I just created 2 loops and then I tied it with some baker's twine, put a glue dot on here and just loop the ends of the baker's twine around. I'll use another glue dot or 2 to put this on the front. And then this should fit over a bottle of wine or sparkling cider, or even, you know, if you have like special sauces or dips or things that you make in jars, then you have a little tag, and I folded it like that so it'll fit over the top. So now you have a coordinating card and tag for a gift for New Year's Eve you can take, and it's not really Christmassy. It would be great for any celebration. You could change the snowflakes with buttons, but since these are on the clearance rack and the paper is on the clearance rack, I thought that it would be a perfect time to show you those 2 things. So thanks very much for watching. Stop by my blog at stampingimperfection.com. Give this video a like below and share with your friends. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you do so you get notice every time I post a new video. Thanks for watching.